All right, so let's wait for some people to get in here. And then we can talk about some cryptocurrency, and we'll wait for people on YouTube. Seems like we're getting people on TikTok already, so we'll just focus there. Let me go to my creator dashboard for Twitch. How's everybody doing today? In TikTok land, we're here to talk about cryptocurrency, stocks, investments, collectibles, all types of things, guys. If you want to hit that like button, or double tap the screen, or triple tap, or tap it as many times as you want, feel free to do so. I would appreciate it a lot. Good morning, SpeedyX. First, you're actually second. Hi Matt, do you think the green is an indication of movement towards a bullish market? I think the green is more of it's just a little bit of a bounce. We're seeing a lot of these kind of fake out breakout moments. I don't think that it's indicating that we're going to see some sort of a large bullish market right now, especially with all of the things that have happened with FTX and Voyager and BlockFi, and everything that has happened with all of those. Is definitely something we have to think of. I don't think it's it's bullish momentum. It's just not necessarily a bull market. But good morning, everybody. We got 25 people here. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. I would appreciate it. What's going on with your proposal, Matt? With the 5966, right now, you have. I did give an update, but Coin-in is going through these stages of like integration, and looking for it to be implemented, because now it's not really on us per se. While we created something that will work and can work, or can work and will work, it's still on Terra Rebels TFL to get that launched on Terra Station. So it's definitely something that's not really up to us for 100% of the proposal. How long will this bullish momentum last? So if I was to take a guess, because it's really tricky to kind of understand where the crypto market is going right now, if I was to take a guess, I would say over the holiday probably is where I believe that this will last. Maybe a slightly green day today. It looks pretty green today, and then a slightly green day tomorrow within the crypto market. But Friday may be a little bit different. Let's hope for some more positivity, but you never really know. With this market and how things are rolling, you never really know. So thank you for sending likes. We got 417 likes on TikTok already. YouTube, catch up. We got 10 likes over here. I mean, I'm surprised that the viewership is this low. Maybe it's because I'm talking about Litecoin rather than some other plays, but Litecoin is definitely making a move, and we can always have a chat about it, and maybe notifications aren't going out as well. Do I play Roblox? No, I don't. How far will Lunic go in this bullish momentum? So it only looks like Lunic has been moving a slight bit up to like 0.00016 versus 0.00015 like it was. So it hasn't really been moving too much, but you have seen some positive movement, which is definitely a good sign. How far will it run? I would say probably no further than 0.0002. But that's, again, just a guess on where the market is right now. Thank you for following Digital Asset Creator. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Possibly Santa rally, but probably a dump after. This is where it's crazy, because the market is so like I don't know. It's so difficult to fully understand because of everything that has happened, and even just a ton of outside factors. Not only just understanding investors and investor trends and seasonal trends as well. You have to understand what's happening with, again, the exchanges, what's happening with bigger investors, retail investors, or institutional investors, which hold a large portion of cryptocurrency. You have to understand that and know when they're going to reinvest, because they have dumped a lot of their positions because it's the smallest amount that they hold with the most risk. Um, is it a still wait? Is it a still a good time to dollar cost average into ADA and Chronos? So right now, ADA is at a price of 31 cents. So yes, the last time I bought it was 31 cents. Chronos, I'm not so sure. I haven't taken a look at that. Let me quickly go ahead and take a look at Chronos. I believe it's somewhere around the 7 cent mark, but let me be sure. So yeah, it's at 6.6 cents. It's up 6% today. Let me show you guys my screen. Not you on TikTok. I'm sorry that you can't see it. I've been playing my son's Fortnite a lot lately. Did you see Crypto King's video on Coinbase going bankrupt? Sounds like FUD to me. Yeah, I mean, I don't see that. I mean, you see people that are buying, shares of Coinbase, and there are different articles that are always talking about how they're going bankrupt and everything like that, and I don't see it. Um, so unless he sees something that everybody else doesn't see, which you don't see a ton of videos on Coinbase going bankrupt right now. Um, you did see it in the past because they saw balance sheets and financial statements, and you were like, oh, well, they're not making any money. They're going to go bankrupt. And that was where all the questions came from. Now, the one thing they haven't released is their reserves, but since they are a publicly traded company, I mean, they pretty much offer everything else. Coinbase is sturdy. It's been here. No Coinbase, no crypto. Yeah. I mean, technically, it would probably be more of Binance, because if you go to exchanges, so if you go up here and you go to exchanges, you're going to see that Binance leads the way by far. You're looking at 14.2 or 14.9 billion dollars in volume that flows through there in 24 hours. So that's a huge amount. No Binance, and that's where cryptocurrency takes a hit. Coinbase is definitely up there, at 2 billion. I'm gonna have to um, turn off the invites and decline that. The reason is because I have 3 streams that are going, and I won't be able to pay attention to the people that are in the stream. So I appreciate you for understanding. But Binance is sitting at about 14.9 billion. Coinbase is sitting at 2 billion. So it's not far. Well, it is far away from Binance, but it is firmly in second place. And Kraken is right there as well. But you also have Binance.us that has 290 million, which you can add to Binance and just say that they're over 15 billion dollars. You have weekly visitors of 15 million weekly visitors, which is insane. KuCoin has 1.9 million visitors. You have BitBuy, or Bybit, which has a crazy amount of visitors. It has 3.6 million visitors with only $582 million in volume. That seems like that's a little weird. Crypto.com has 913,000 visitors. And yeah, I mean, I think without Binance, you really kind of lose the crypto market, but or lose trust in the crypto market, I guess. But Binance is going to be there. I mean, with the amount of volume they have, no one wants to see them collapse. It's probably just because CZ's talking bad about other platforms. That's all he tries to do. He's trying to take out the top competitors. Once he takes out this top competitor, there's nobody that's going to compete. Not even close. I think Coinbase is one that can compete, and has in the past and has now. You can see the amount of visitors that they do have. You can see the amount of volume that Coinbase does have, including my own volume, the amount of coins that they have. It's crazy to see that KuCoin has more coins available than Binance. And, you're seeing less volume that flows through there, maybe more volume in some days than others. But yeah, I like what they did here with the reserves as well, showing the reserves. So if you go into Binance, you can see all of their different reserves, what they're holding, and the fact like if they're holding the most Bitcoin, um, or the most BUSD or whatever, right? Their reserves are in their own stablecoin, and that's because it's what people are holding, I believe. So a lot of people are holding BUSD versus USDT, and also BTC. And their overall reserves are $68 billion. Um, what will it take to bring the supply down at this rate, and how long will CZ keep burning when other exchanges is contributing? So I don't think CZ will be burning for long. I put out a video talking about how CZ is probably not going to burn for a long time. I mean, if you look at what he's doing now, it's over the month. So if we're looking at burns over the month, people start to forget. There's already people that are not even questioning if Binance is going to burn because they think it's just a normal thing that they're doing. And they're not even questioning it or looking for the date to when they are going to burn. And when they do burn, it's probably going to be like 4 billion, maybe even less. If it's less than 4 billion, I know people will be very, very upset. I will be upset and I will make a big deal out of it, because if people don't make a big deal out of it, then they're just going to say, well, we did what we could, and burning is just not interesting to people, even though they're offering a free option. So I don't know how long they will burn for, but I'll give it a quarter. And if they're burning by the end of the quarter, I'll say, okay, then I understand. I'll say I was wrong, and then we'll give it another quarter. But eventually, they're gonna stop. They're gonna stop burning, because it's just not profitable for them. I mean, tell you the truth, they're profitable everywhere else, so it doesn't really matter as long as they keep one community happy and stop them from saying boycott Binance. The CZ doesn't want to hear that. We won't need exchanges in the future. Thor Swap, I found, is a decentralized cross-chain token swapping DX futures for DeFi DX. So I don't think that's necessarily true that we won't need exchanges in the future. I think exchanges will change, will adapt to whatever ends up happening. But I feel like you're gonna need exchanges in the future. I feel like they're always gonna be here. I've got a question if anyone can answer, but Matt, let's say you have 1 million Lunic and it hits $1 and you want to withdraw on an exchange. Can you withdraw all of it, or what do you do? So in certain exchanges, you won't be able to withdraw all of it. You can only withdraw whatever their daily withdrawal limits are. I know crypto.com, I believe, has a like 100,000 dollar withdrawal limit or something, daily withdrawal limit. I know that Coinbase does have a $250,000 dollar withdrawal limit, but since crypto.com is so small, that's why it has a lower withdrawal limit. I don't know what Binance's withdrawal limits are, but I know for Coinbase it's 250,000 because I've checked that multiple times. Maybe they changed it in the last month or so, because I haven't checked it in a while. But you're only going to be able to withdraw certain portions, so not all of it at once. Even if you are, let's say, if you're in a wallet, like I hold it on the Binance Smart Chain network. Well, now I'm going to have to transfer that to another cryptocurrency that I can send over to either crypto.com or Coinbase. And I will, I'll find the best thing. I'll find maybe Doge. I'll transfer it to Dogecoin. Dogecoin is tradable on all of those platforms. So if I send it over to Coinbase or I send it over to crypto.com, I can sell that Dogecoin for actual dollars as long as I'm doing it, faster. The only thing is that it's gonna be torture waiting for that to get over to crypto.com or getting over to Coinbase, because it's like, is it lost? Every second that it's not over there, you're gonna be like, is it lost? Is it still there? Am I still holding hundreds of thousands of dollars or what? Like that's what's gonna happen for you. Because I know for me, anytime I send, over, I would say $2,000, start to get a little antsy and want it to be there right away, because I don't want to just lose it off of a transfer. That would suck. Losing it off of an investment, I know I can learn from that mistake, but losing it off of a transfer, I can learn from that mistake, but it's also something that you have no chance of, getting it back. And that's not what I want. So sell it all before Christmas and then buy it afterwards. Litecoin's going to 100, then dropping before Christmas. Very easy. Sell it before Christmas and then buy it. So for Litecoin, Litecoin's definitely interesting right now. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that, Ryan Davis. I really do. Let's look at this, because I know Litecoin is making a move. Litecoin is up 27%. If we go back to all history, or sorry, not all history, all coins, and we go to Litecoin, which is 13th on the list, we're going to see that it's up 35% in the last the last 7 days. That's amazing to see that it's up 35%. While everything else, really, you're looking at BNB that's actually up, but you have Ethereum that's down 4%. You have XRP that's down 1% in the last 7 days. Even though we're seeing some increasing here, 5% for Cardano, it's down 5%. Dogecoin down 6%, 6% for Polygon. So a lot of things are down, but Litecoin, made a decent move, 35.5% or 35.6% up in the last 7 days, and 27% today alone in the last 24 hours. Solana is up 19% in the last 24 hours as well. So things are looking good for Litecoin, but what's going on? I know I was trying to figure out as to what people were looking at, and I guess they were looking at this pre-halving rally. So if we scroll down here, Litecoin is shining brightly amid the FTX induced chaos in the crypto market, and the cryptocurrencies outperforming perhaps stems from an impending positive change in its supply dynamics. CoinDesk data shows LTC's rally over 43% from $55 to $79 this month, with prices rising 28% in the past 24 hours alone. Market leaders Bitcoin and Ether have dropped 19% and 26% this month. LTC's bullish turn comes 8 months ahead of Litecoin's third mining reward halving, a program code that will reduce rewards for LTC paid to miners for recording transactions on Litecoin's blockchain from 12.5 Litecoin per block to 6.25 Litecoin per block. So you go down here and you look at, basically they're kind of looking at trends and looking at predictions. So you're seeing the first halving that has happened here, a lot of consolidation, and then a skyrocket up to like $300, $400, and then seeing the what's called the bullish turn or bearish market that you would see here down to a level of like $22 or so, a really low point, and seeing this skyrocket up here. So where we are is pushing up to this $100 mark. So they believe that it's going to get up to 100 or above 100, maybe $130 or so, and then see it pull back down a little bit, or in the same line, you'll see consolidation at that point. But seeing it lower, seeing it pull back down, and then seeing it start to skyrocket back up to 300 is where the prediction has gone. So are you still tagging exchanges to do the burns? I haven't done it in a while, because I've gotten 2 bites on smaller exchanges, but no, I haven't really done it because literally I was getting uh, backlash as people that were just like, this is not the right way to do this. We don't need exchanges to get on the 0.2%. And you're wrong for doing this. And I'm like, I'm not wrong. I'm just giving my opinion on what they should be doing. If we have 0.2%, we should try and get exchanges to do it. But others were like, no, that's not the right way. Don't focus on burns. Let's focus on utility. And I'm like, I I see what you're saying. We need to focus on having utility on the chain and being able to create volume. But when it comes to people buying it right now, it's not based on utility. It's based on future utility as well as just future gains. That's what it's based on. But people don't understand. They're seeing what what others are saying, basically saying that the 1.2% didn't work, which it was working. It was burning more than what we're seeing right now, and even at higher volume, it was burning more than what we're seeing. So, and that's because we're burning 1.2% versus 0.2%. That is a cut by 6, right? So you're literally dividing 1.2% by 6. You have to see a 6x volume to see the same burns. Why all pumping today? It's just more of a bounce off of what we saw with this negative market. Things that dropped down, Ethereum down to some of these lower lows that we didn't expect it. Well, some people expect it to get to, but I didn't expect it to get to. Matt, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little stressed today because I have to worry about um, getting everything prepared tonight for tomorrow because our house isn't clean. We're having people coming over, and all of that. So I just want to make sure that everything's clean and I can also cook food because I have to worry about cooking the food while also having the kids running around like normal. And hopefully Harper can help me cook. That would be great. Hayden's too young to help me cook. She'll try and touch the stove. But Harper knows not to touch the stove. Why? Because she's touched the stove before and she doesn't like it. So, and once you learn, once you figure out that you shouldn't touch the stove, you don't touch the stove anymore, and you're very, very careful. She's very careful now, because she literally like tapped a pan, and she was like, "That hurt so bad." Literally, just the quickest tap. And I didn't tell her to tap it, but she did. Saying $300 is pretty good for day trading. $300 is enough to start. The issue is that you have to worry about, if you're talking about cryptocurrency, day trading cryptocurrency, you can do it as much as you want. You don't have to worry about being a pattern day trader or listed as a pattern day trader. If you are in the stock market, it's a different story. You only have a certain amount of trades that you can make per week. Now, if you do something to where you are trading, you're doing more of a swing trade, but it's like a day trade to where you're trading at the end of the day, but it's still within that 24-hour period for you. So like if you're buying at like 12 o'clock or you're buying at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and then you buy in the morning on the next day, or sorry, you sell in the morning on the next day, which can be difficult because you're waiting the whole entire after hours market and pre-market in order to make that move. Then, if you sell in the morning, technically for you, it's a day trade. But for the system, it's a swing trade because you're buying on one day and you're selling on the next. Matt is the only YouTuber you can ask a yes or no question to, and he will rant about stuff that isn't related. That's true. I do that. That's not false. I try. I try and piece it together. It always has some form of a connection. I would disagree there a little bit, but I do that. You're right. Happy Thanksgiving from my family to yours. Happy Thanksgiving to yours as well, and you, and everybody. How long do you think we will be in this bear market? Would you say the economy around the world down is contributing? So I think for this bear market, my expectation and what I want to see is for in 2023 by second quarter, after we get past um the New Year's resolution phase where people are like, I want to get into investing and grow my money and make my money work for me and all this stuff and get into crypto and everything. Um, we want to get to a point to where um uh we're after that. And I believe second quarter, that's where I want to see a move. Now, is it going to happen? We don't know because of the fact that we have so many different variables. Without understanding that these variables are not there, with collapsing exchanges and different programs, earn programs that are going under, and it's just not looking good for a lot of people's holdings, and the lack of trust that's in the market because of this. It's tough to say. So, in my expectation is second quarter 2023. Others' expectations or beliefs, experts, are 2024. Actually, skip 2023, and it's going to be all a either downward market or consolidating market. And then we're going to see 2024 start to pick up again. That's what other people think. Experts believe. I know it's tomorrow. I won't be, wait, I won't be on anything aside from cooking. So I'll probably have something that I do in the morning because I wake up every morning very early, usually. Um, I I missed your comments. I'm sorry. I try to go back and forth between TikTok um and YouTube and Twitch, so it's a lot. Thank you for following Everyday Profits. I appreciate it. Well, if you know how it works, then it's enough. Where's your comment? You're saying your comment saying, "How are you? I hope you're doing well." Yeah, I didn't miss it. Luna was $120. It's got to come back full circle. I don't think it's got to come back full circle. I think that's a wrong way of thinking about it. I think when we think about Terra Luna Classic, it's more about getting to a recovery state, and then maybe we can find a way to come back full circle. But I don't believe that we will get back to a point to where it's $120. The reason is because with all of the coins that are out there, potential lost coins, and the coins that are held by many individuals that just don't want to sell, um, we're gonna see more coins that we held before. So maybe getting back down to less than 10 billion, that would be great. Because then if we see a $10 billion market cap, that's a $1 price, right? Um, so getting down to less than 10 billion would be phenomenal. But obviously, I would love to see it below a billion. But it all depends. I lost over 40,000 coins myself, so I can imagine that other people have lost coins as well. Thank you, Ryan, for that super chat as well. I appreciate that. Um, what time is the Fed? Is the Fed talking today? How do I not know that the Fed's not speaking today or speaking today? Let me actually go back to Litecoin here. Um, maybe that's the reason why we're seeing a little bit of a pump there. What time is the Fed meeting today? 11:30 a.m. is when they are meeting. I don't know if that's Eastern. I guess it's Eastern. Yeah, 11:30 a.m. is what it shows here. Have you been, man? I was here when you had 2K subscribers. That is amazing. You were here since I had 2,000 subscribers. It's been a while. I'm back here after 6 months. Do you have a recent comment somewhere? I want to verify that because that is amazing. If you've been here for um 4 years, if you've been a part of my channel for 4 years, um, that is amazing. I do want to check that, and it may be to a point to where you subscribed, unsubscribed, subscribed again. That's always a possibility. But if you're here, if you've been subscribed for that long, since I've been talking about like credit cards and personal finance, and um, not really have been on the crypto scene in the beginning. I mean, that's amazing. U.S. resident must use a VPN. Uh, What's up with you guys? It's Matt. What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Hey, look, I'm the only one that could say that. You need to relax with that. Don't say that. What coin do you recommend for day trading? So I've day traded XRP in the past, and XRP would move a decent amount daily. Now, since we're seeing a lack of trust in the crypto market, I think it's still moving, quite a bit. You see it off and on moving quite a bit, but it definitely had some peaks and valleys to it. I always like to look for things that have decent sized peaks and valleys within it. And within this phase was definitely a good time to make that move because I made a move at like 60 cents, increased up to like $1 plus, and was able to make some good money from it. But in most cases with day trading, you really only want to gain a small percentage, right? Because it's not about gaining a 2x return right away. It's about gaining, maybe 10%, 20%, but then making sure that 10% or 20% is off of maybe $1,000. 10% of $1,000 is $100. You can gain $100 a day. So day trading off of something that's gaining a smaller percentage, which we would consider a high percentage in the stock market, would get you to the levels that you want to get to. So day trading is definitely where it's at as long as you can play both sides with shorts and with buys, because that's definitely a game changer if you can. Really love your work. Well, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. It seems you don't understand. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you all the people that are here on TikTok. If you guys want to double tap the screen, please do so. Continue to get likes here, and triple tap and just tap away. Tap tap tappity. This is my new account. The last time I was here, you were discussing SHIB. Okay. Last time you were here, I was discussing Shiba Inu. But that was like I would say in the beginning, it was like a year ago. But if you were here around 2,000 subscribers, I was talking about credit cards and personal finance a lot. And I was uploading 3 times a week. Well, I earn 10% daily profits on mine. That's great. You're really good, man. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. And thank you for the follow, T. Chris. I appreciate it. And thank you for all the likes. Some Ninja, I appreciate the likes. Robin, I appreciate the likes. I can't see that name. But ATHUN. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. I really can't see this text on this. I don't understand why TikTok makes the text so small. Depends on the World Cup, new players. I mean, I'm hyped for CRO, right? But I'll tell you what, I don't think that the World Cup will just be a game changer for CRO. I think more what we are looking at is a game changer for crypto.com. How many users can they get onto the platform? It's not about just seeing CRO skyrocket, which is great if we do, but it's more about crypto.com creating something that's well, I guess they already created something that's bigger, that's a great product, but getting more people involved, because I believe they have a total of like 70, I think they said 70 million, people that downloaded the app and that are a part of the platform. Maybe not everybody that has invested, but definitely are part of the platform. I've been subscribed with you uh, since you give me a giveaway. It was a $30 gift card about 4 years ago. Wow. Um, wow. I was giving away. I don't remember giving away $30 gift cards, but I do remember giving away um, $10 gift cards to. At one point, I did give away, I think, $25 gift cards. I can't remember, but I know I gave away three $10 gift cards to subscribers as well. I'm always looking to give away. I was giving away gift cards then, and I give away cryptocurrency here and there now, and it's always a great feeling. Like literally, I'm about to do a reaction video to something that I feel strongly about, and it's like giving away $1,000 to those who give, and it's just like I don't know. I just think about it a different way, because I was in that situation, and to be able to give to somebody and get what they get in return, it's amazing. Okay, let's say you bought $300 of XRP. How much? How much would be the reward? So you're talking to somebody else. If you bought $300 of XRP, I would expect, if I was trading with $300, I would expect to try and gain $30, um, around 10%. Maybe I can find a way to double it if I find the right opportunity. But a lot of times I would look for just a solid gain that I can get off of a downward turn. Um, if things are running in the morning, there's no way that I'm investing into a position. I'm going to find a lower point, or I'll take the opposite approach in shorting that crypto if I could. Yes, it was $10. Yeah, that's crazy. 4 years ago. Have you been subscribed like since then? Like from, I know you said you've been subscribed with you since the giveaways, but has it been like a subscription where it's all the way through the 4 years, or was it something where it took a break and you unsubscribed and then resubscribed? Anyways, we got 156 people here, guys, and we have 55 likes. If you haven't hit the like button on YouTube, please hit the like button. We'd love to get up to about 100 likes. I feel like 60% of the way would be great. So if we can get to 100 likes, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, Litecoin, again, this whole live stream is about Litecoin. This Litecoin has been moving quite a bit. I nominate Richard for what? What do you nominate Richard for? Matt, take a look at GLMR Moonbeam. It's 33 cents. All-time high was more than $29. That's 100x if it goes back to all-time highs. That's great to look at. I will look at that right now, and we'll see why it has come down that far. A lot of times that's based on dilution that happens. Now, what you are seeing is there's no max supply, which means that it does have an ability to mint coins, which means creating dilution. If you look at the market cap versus fully diluted market cap, you're basically looking at double what that price is. You do have 1 billion coins that are out there, and you have 454 million coins that are out in circulation. This doesn't look like something that's like crazy heavily diluted, but we will check within the market and the price. But right now, again, like you said, it's at $34, and the high for this year was $29. The low was around 31. It does look like it could be a good opportunity from here, seeing this price and seeing where it can get to. Now let's check where the market cap was and how much this grew to. So if we look at all history, this has done nothing but fall down, which is usually an indication that dilution was heavy in this, right? So if we look at this, 17 $17 is where it was. If we look at all history, so back in 2022, which is crazy because it says it was at $29. So I don't know where that $29 comes from, but it says it's at $12, decreases all the way down to a level of about $2, increases back up to $5, and you see it sort of flat all the way down here. Now, if we go to price, we're going to see the difference here. So you see how this price is lower over here. This price is a lot lower, so you would expect the market cap to be lower, but the market cap is not. It's higher. So it's at a $1 billion $1 billion market cap. So as you see these high points, it looks like they have diluted the position, and it looks like the only thing that you can expect from this is a $1 billion market cap, about a $1 billion market cap. So even though the price is that high, the market cap was not at I would say 10 to 15, let's say $15 billion market cap. Because you're basically looking at half of a billion, right? So if you saw it at a billion, in order to get to $29 or $30, you would need a $29 billion market cap. So you split that in half, $15 billion market cap. Hopefully you follow that. But it looks like there was a lot of dilution in this position, and that's why it's down to these lower levels, these lower prices. $100 million, $200 million market cap. Now, not saying that this won't come back and get to a $1 billion market cap again. It has a possibility to get there, but I wouldn't hope for that to be the only thing that you're pushing for, because $1 billion, that may have been how that bullish market looks at it, how that bullish market takes it. And it's not even a bullish market. It's just bullish momentum in a position. And if you actually look at it, since beginning, the price has dropped. It hasn't saw any type of peaks and valleys. It just sees a large valley that it's creating. So just be careful when you look at that, because yes, it shows a lot of price potential, but it's hidden behind dilution. So I would say the price potential that you're looking for here, it's probably just a 3x. Not even that. Well, yeah, maybe like a 3x to get to half a million, or half a billion dollar market cap. That's what I would push for if I was looking for an opportunity there. So yeah, hidden behind a lot. Like this is where it starts to get complex, because people will look at the opportunity and say, this is 31 cents. It goes all the way up to 29 cents, but it's hidden behind dilution, which many people may not see. And if you don't know how to look for it by looking for the price and looking at the market cap, you're never going to be able to find it. And you're going to think it's going to be the best position ever. The all-time high says $29 on CoinMarketCap, and on Binance, the chart says $40. Yeah, so this is the thing, it has potential, but you want to be wary of this dilution that does take place within it. You said like to give givers? I thought I was nominated Richard. That was the case. Good day, Matthew. Hope you're doing well. Good luck on today's stream. I mean, it's going pretty well. We have 71 cents in chat revenue. We're definitely we're up there. Now, I appreciate everybody showing up, even though this is not about Terra Luna Classic or Shiba Inu. Obviously, we can talk about both. We just talk about cryptocurrency. I appreciate you guys for being here. The all-time, I read that. Let's get to 100 likes for Matthew. I would love to get to 100 likes. We're at 74. Vault Inu and Vault Chain is awesome. I'm not really a Vault Inu fan because of anything that's like a V2 or another version. I'm not really the biggest fan of. I'm assuming you don't actually think Litecoin is going to the moon. No, not to the moon. It depends what your definition of the moon is. If it's going to all-time highs, I definitely think that Litecoin will find a way to go to all-time highs. I like Litecoin. I like the amount of coins that they have. I like um, a lot of things that they've done besides um, saying that they were like a part of Walmart or something like that. Um, Everything else, perfectly fine. Hola. Well, thank you for watching. How are you doing? Hello, everybody. What is LTC and why will it grow? I invest in XRP, HBAR, and XLM. So I've invested into all of those. I'm more of a day trader in XRP. I do believe in like the long-term aspect of it. HBAR I don't invest into. XLM I invested into previously, but it had much less supply. I don't think that's the way to say that. It had a lesser supply um, and than that. So for LTC, we've seen how this moves in a bullish market, and the way that it has moved and where it has gone to $400+ and how many coins are available, and showing how much potential it has just based off of that, and you know less dilution as well. Just shows so much potential. I don't have a crazy amount of LTC. I have 10. I have 10 LTC, I think, or 8. One of the two. I have 8 or 10 LTC. It's over in crypto.com, I believe, which my phone is right here. So I was looking for my phone and I'm streaming on it and I'm actually talking to someone on it. But I do think LTC will be big. But going to the moon it just depends on what your definition of the moon is. Thank you for following user 483772890. Appreciate it. Thank you for your opinion on Richard H and Hex. Oh, thank you. Your opinion on Richard H and Hex. Who is Richard H and Hex coin? I've probably looked into Hex like once or twice. I think Bone to $100. What you don't understand about Bone is the dilution that goes into Bone as well. People don't see that. I don't know why they don't see it, because it's kind of right in front of your eyes. But Hex has no max supply as well. You are looking at 173 billion coins. Fully diluted market cap is at 17.5 billion versus the 4.7 billion right here. It probably should be listed a lot higher, but it's listed 202 because of speculation within Hex of what it actually is. So it's a risk. It definitely is a risk. With all the dilution that's there, it's definitely a risk. I've seen people gain money in it though, and it's always good to gain money, but I'll leave it at that. Awkward. Who's awkward? Why is it awkward? Litecoin a copy of Bitcoin? Isn't a lot of things a copy of Bitcoin? Um, so I guess since I'm not the biggest Bitcoin fan, I do believe in the potential gain of Bitcoin. I don't like the uh, the end goal for Bitcoin to be still listed as the number one, cryptocurrency there, and to be the world currency. It's not something I'm a fan of. Um, but I am a fan of the gains that I can find in certain positions. Not necessarily all about the utility as well. It's more about the gains per se, because that's what we're here for, is investing, turning money into more money. Who's I don't get what's going on. Um, Richard Hart, YouTube hates him. Why does YouTube hate him? Think she's awkward. Um, he's Mr. Hex and loves telling us that. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not. I'm not a big fan of what's going on there. So, thank you for that super chat, Ryan. I appreciate that. We're now up to $2.90 of chat revenue. Take that. I'll take it. YouTube is going to take 30% of that, though. Trump going to pump the economy in 2024, 2025, 2026. Okay. Richard Hart is the owner of Hex. It's all a plan. Watching you on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. You're probably seeing TikTok a lot sooner than you're seeing YouTube because the lag on there is like 15 seconds or something. X is a scam. That's why most people hate it. I mean, it does seem scamish, but I'm not gonna. So no Inu or uh, or coin/tokens with Doge in the name talk today. No, I thought that was so hilarious as I was going through. I was like, I have to make a video about this, and I made a video on YouTube about the fact that I'm not investing in any more Enus because I literally went to there. I went here and I saw don't buy Enu, which I may be giving a little bit more um, traction to here, and you're seeing more volume because of it. So I hope that people aren't buying it after I made that video or putting it here. But it's ridiculous. Like the amount of coins that are made like that. Like if you're making a coin like that with no potential use case, like this is where regulation should come in. Like it's ridiculous. Is Solana a bargain? I think yesterday it definitely was. Um, seeing it at a lower price than where it is now and seeing it run. If you're looking for the long term, I do believe yes that Solana will make you a decent amount of money. Doubling, tripling, quadrupling your money there before you end up making a move. Um, but it's still hard to say what the overall future of it is. Um, but I like Solana. I like a buy for Solana. If we're looking purely just for the investment, I like a buy. How does the chat revenue work? Based off of how many people talk in the chat? No, that's based off of super chats. The chat revenue is based off of super chats that come from the chat. Um, so if somebody sends like $10, YouTube will take $3 of that, and then I'll also have to pay half in taxes. So yes, I'll get $7 from that super chat. However, I have to pay taxes on the super chat in the end. So I get it, and then it's gone. Good thing is I'm kind of spoiling my and this is completely a different subject. This is going back to what that one person said. I don't remember what their name was. Where I take one topic, a yes or no question, and turn it into a rant. The lottery stuff is going pretty well. I'm not profitable yet, but it's definitely going better than where it was because I picked some different numbers and I talked through the process. I'm going to be putting out a shorts video again for the lottery and where I stand. Um, and that's fun to do. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm playing the lottery every day or every drawing. So I'm playing the lottery every drawing and until I win the jackpot. Even if I win 5 numbers, and that's $5 million, which I actually got 3 numbers recently, so that's good to see. 2 more numbers, and I'm there. Right? I picked some very very popular numbers that play out that get pulled more than others. So hopefully things work out. But if it doesn't, it's all for the experiment. It's all for the journey. If this takes 15 years for this to play out, we will be doing this for 15 years. If this takes 20 years, 100 years, 1,000 years, my kids will be doing this, and I'll make sure that they continue the trend. Isn't crypto just gambling? Isn't everything just gambling because we don't know where the prices are going? We can take educated guesses, but all of it is just gambling. Whoa, Richard. See, this is the example. YouTube will take 30% of that, but Richard, thank you for that super chat. Not everybody eats turkey for Thanksgiving. How about you, Matt? Is your family traditional? Yes, we eat turkey. This is half of my day trade money that I made overnight. That's phenomenal. What did you day trade? If I may ask, what did you day trade? Wow, thank you for that super chat. And yes, we are a traditional family. We eat turkey, and we eat a lot of food, Southern food, as well as all types of food, really. But I can't wait to cook food. And my brother's making like the mac and cheese and the collard greens and all that stuff. I'm making the turkey. Um, that Hex guy launching Pulse Chain to scam more. Shouldn't Solana do a 26x to reach all-time highs? That's easy. So I don't believe it will because they added on supply. So during this downturn, or during when they were at their highest points, they added on some supply on the way down, to where it would be difficult for them to get back there because they would have to get to above a $100 billion market cap, which definitely could happen, especially in the next bullish run, which I do see a lot of coins getting above 100 billion, and kind of 200 billion being the next barrier for them. Or 150 to 200 billion being the next barrier, but I do see that level happening. Something with ADA, I do see that happening with. But the point is that they added on the supply, so it's going to be difficult to get back to a 26x return there. I just bought more Quant and Matic. Great buys for both of those. Richard always sends the most doing big things because he's got businesses. He makes money over trading, whether it's cryptocurrency and stocks. Spreading $800 around in different coins. Oh, nice. And it's good that you're taking like profit and stuff like that, because a lot of people will not take profit. If you're making money, accept your profit, especially if you're looking to capture things day after day and account for it and all of that. You got to make sure that you're taking this profit, because it's difficult to hold on to all of these and understand where you stand with a lot of them if you're not tracking them anywhere else, maybe like a spreadsheet or something. Matt, do you know Telecoin? Because I need some advice on it. Well, I'm not going to give you financial advice. I can always talk about the position. What do you think about FTX? The token or the bankruptcy? So for FTX, before I get into Telcoin, for FTX, the bankruptcy, obviously that's a horrible situation for the people involved, investors involved, different companies that are involved as well. It's just horrible. When it comes to the token, there may be some potential there. However, it didn't drop as much as I thought it would drop. I expected this to drop a hell of a lot, but people are buying it, and you're seeing positivity that's happening within FTX token or FTT token. So it's interesting to me. It's very interesting. I expected it to drop a lot more, and that's when I would have made a move in order to scam bank run lead. That's It's funny. I was watching a video from CoffeeZilla, and he talked about Sam Bankman-Fried, and he was like, "Well, he's not going to be freed anymore because he's going to be in jail." And I was just, I lost it. It was hilarious. Um, anyways, Telecoin is currently at 0.002 cents. We're seeing this up 44%. 64% of the supply is out there. And you're looking at 100 billion total coins that is out and circulating or in max supply. We see 150 or 154 million dollar market cap. Fully diluted is 241 million dollar market cap. If we scroll down here, I want to see where the potential is, because I know that this was at a little bit of a higher price. So yes, it was at about 2 cents, almost 2 cents, and you can see it at this lowest price of 0.002. So expecting a good return from something like that, you can see a decent day trade within a position like this from what we are seeing, especially being up 43% in one day. That is phenomenal. Volume is up 525%. And if we scroll down here, I want to look at any type of dilution. If you're looking over the long term, I don't know if this is a massive play. But short term, it does look like you can gain a decent amount, 10% here, 20% there. So yeah, if we look at all history, we've seen this up to 6 cents. If we look at the market cap from where that was, it was a $3.2 billion market cap. So it doesn't look like there was major dilution that happened here. Like, if any, it's very small. So there is still a chance to add whatever is being added out there. So the 36% that's left out there, there's still a chance to add that, but it's not a major dilution to where it's like split in half or anything, or you're losing 50% off the top. But from where it is right now, it is at a very low point. It's just right now I wouldn't make a move because it's up 43%. I don't like to invest in anything that's running. If things are running, don't follow it, because you're just you're just trying to. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. SHIB would add utility soon. I mean, they've been adding utility for things around SHIB, but not SHIB yet. So can't wait for Shibarium, and can't wait for any burns to come out of this game that they talked about burning, which was like 3 months ago. So 43%, I wouldn't invest when anything is running. I never try to do that. You don't FOMO into a position. Scam Bankman. Litecoin all-time high, please. Litecoin all-time high. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but let's check via the candlesticks. Candlesticks would give me where the all-time high was. All-time high looks like it's around 412 or 411. So that's amazing to be able to see where it is at 79 cents and see that it can 4x from here. I invested in Litecoin when it was at $120. And yeah, I invested in that position. I was thinking about buying in more, but I was like, you know what? Let me just spread it across other positions. And I spread it across Ethereum and CRO and Terra Luna Classic, even though I only put $40 there. Learn that the hard way from gambling. Always take profits or at least your initial investment. Yes, true. And then go off of what you have. So like for Erica, she was gambling the other time I think it was like last month or something like that. She went to we went to a casino to watch a comedy show, and we ended up gambling, or I let her, do her thing because she's never done it before. So she sat at the roulette table, and she was just playing and having fun, and she ended up getting to $175, which I messed it up. I messed up her run. You don't ever take advice from somebody that has played before if you are new, because you can get a run. So I was waiting for her to get to $200, and then I would have told her to take the chips and never bet over what you have, so you can take your initial investment and still play and have fun. But she got to $175 and then ended up losing it all in like maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But it was not about really keeping it per se for her. It was about just doing it and having fun. and I was like, don't worry about this $100, just play and all of that, and we'll have fun. Because when she went to the slot machine, she didn't know what she was doing, and literally within, I don't know, 25 seconds, she turned $20 into $1.40 or something, uh, or $1.26. And I was like, what in the world happened here? And she was like, I don't know. I was just pressing stuff. I was like, take time to process what's on the screen before you invest in something else. No, it was funny. I bought some Telecoin at 0.0017. Should I sell or hold? So I believe Telcoin has a little bit more potential. If you're looking for a short-term gain, then go for it. But I think it definitely has a little bit more potential in more of a bullish market. It's just like everything else that's in the market right now. This is running 43%, so it's up way more than everything else. So if you want to take that profit, you always can. It's not a bad situation if you do. I just know that it does have a little bit more potential. The only thing is right now it's running quite a bit, which typically when you see it run, you're going to see a pullback, typically. I'm a long-term holder in United We Hold. I don't know what that is. If bone is gas and shibarium, then its supply of 250 million is deflationary. Is it though? Did you put $40 into Lunic and 200x before the crash or after? So after the crash. I put $40 into Lunic at the bottom of like 5 or 6 zeros. I can't remember what it was, but it got me 63 million coins. And I sold about 30 million of that and ended up gaining $6,000 at that point. So turning $40 into a realized $6,000. Total gain at the high point was 22,000. It could have been worth a lot more, but $22,000 was amazing. And I ended up reinvesting $1,000 into it, so that brought it down. And then I also invested a little bit more into Lunic in order to put a proposal through. So it was like, I think my total amount that I have is like 4,800 or something. CRO can't make an algorithmic stablecoin because of the regulations and fiat backed stablecoins. Won't help CRO's price. The moral dilemma when investing these low cap coins like Seifu turned out to be a scam. I bought at $200, and it was a 1 cent yesterday. Today it was 50 cents. Wanted to FOMO again, but avoided it. So yeah, that's the difficult part, is that you want to be able to understand what's going on with different investments. As you see lower cap coins, you got a crying baby upstairs, or 2-year-old upstairs, who's just sad that she can't get yogurt. So, or maybe, yeah, I guess Harper has to go to the bus stop, so they're both going. But she is sad. I just heard all the crypto. Wait, all my crypto. Wait, you just had all your crypto stolen from MetaMask? Be careful, guys. Yes. You have to, not yes as in like, oh, yes, you got it stolen. I'm sorry that happened to you. But yes, everybody be careful. Because what they do on Twitter and, even your email, if they get your email, they will email you and say, this is from MetaMask, even though it has an @Gmail account, which is just ridiculous, as a help. So they'll be like, oh, we're MetaMask help. So we'll help you out with anything you're having problems with. Just give us your seed phrase. And that's the red flag right there. The red flag should be the Gmail account. But the second red flag should be if they're asking for anything like money or information, they should already have that if they are actually MetaMask. And they should be verifying with you what that stuff is. But even if don't give out any information. I don't care. Unless you call them or unless you figure out who the actual customer service is, do not give out any type of information anywhere. I even struggle with, I received a call from American Express the other day about upgrading a business card. And I was like, I don't even trust this at all. Why would they call me about upgrading a business card? Why wouldn't they just send something through the mail to do that? And I was a little skeptical, even though it turned out to be American Express because I called back and, it was American Express. But I still feel skeptical about all those things. I never trust anything. It's crazy the world we're living in, but we can't trust anything. You can't trust mail from the IRS. You can't trust a call from the IRS. You can't trust anything in this world today. MetaMask? Oh hell no! I'm taking my money out and put it in Coinbase. It's just a hardware wallet, Ledger, or what is that? Even if you connect your MetaMask with any D apps, that D app won't be able to empty your wallet. Huh. But I would never fall for that though. But still, it's definitely you look at it and you're like, oh, I would never fall for that because people are telling you that this may be a scam or something. But it's definitely something that they get smarter and smarter each day. Hi, bro. Do you think Nano Ledger is safe? Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? Unless someone, uh, you know, steals it from you. I don't think it's. I don't think it's. What? Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you have to be worried about that unless you have a problem with holding on to physical things. Then yes. I didn't receive any emails at all. I never shared my seed phrase anywhere. Then how? At some point, it has to be to where they had to connect with you somehow. Maybe you clicked on a link. If you click on a link, sometimes they can get your information that's already logged in. I'll bet I get 2 scammers a week saying they are you. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that try and impersonate me, and it's insane. I think it's the same person that just creates multiple accounts. And they literally probably have a whole business run on just trying to impersonate me on every platform. You can trust Chuck Norris to get bitten by a cobra, and 3 days later the cobra dies. Chuck Norris jokes, are we? We're having those. Six months for staking and IBC. 6 months for staking and IBC for Lunic is ridiculously slow. Yeah, I'm wondering how long the building process is going to be for a lot of D apps because you're able to build on the network or on the chain, but I just want to see how long it's going to take. The wallet that stole from me has over $20,000 in minimum of BNB going into it. Any tips on timing the market? I'm currently stuck on buying high and selling low, specifically with Lunic. Every time I think it's low enough, it drops lower. So this is the time where you want to reset that. Every time it does go low enough, it drops lower. If you can lower your cost basis to a point to where you know it will return higher than that point, then you will reset that. The issue is that people start trying to absolutely time the market everywhere, and then they get stuck in this phase. And you don't want to get stuck in a buy high, sell low, because it's very difficult to get out, and it's time consuming without gaining anything until you can find a comfortable spot. And a lot of times a reset is what you need. Um, I I was stuck in that before, and all I did was um, there were two things that I did. I was stuck in it. The latest one was where I held out and waited until it ended up coming back. So I basically dollar cost averaged down until I got my cost basis low enough to where I believed it will definitely get above there. And when it did, it wasn't about selling it for a major gain. It was about just becoming profitable, and then you can reset that. So that's when I reset it. But then the other one that I had, I was stuck in a buy high and sell low. I ate my losses and left. And that was GME that I ate. I had my losses and I just left the position and didn't trade it again until later on, to where I can actually become profitable again once I see it at its absolute low points. And now GME is actually moving back down. So either way, you're finding ways to um, switch that and completely change the system, whether you cut it off completely and say, look, I'm starting fresh and looking for an opportunity that is at its low point. If it does go lower, but you still believe in where the potential is from here, so say like ADA. I invested at 40 cents, which I thought was really the lowest point. Then FTX and everything happened. So then I invested again in ADA around 31 cents. Um, and the reason is because I'm lowering that cost basis more and more, but I understand where the potential is in the long term. So it's not about now, it's about later. So buying high, breaking that buying high and selling low, um, you know, strategy, I guess, is hard to do because you start trading with emotion, and emotion kills investments. It really does. We are all going to have a panic attack when we are staking a lot of coins and Luna goes to the moon and you have to wait 21 days. So, yeah, that's true. There's a lot of people that are going to be upset with the fact that they're staking 100% of their position, but that's why I don't stake 100% of my position. I stake 50% of my position and leave 50% out. I mean, I should be staking 70%, but I'm staking 50% of my position and leaving the rest to ride out so that I have time to make moves and collect um, coins over here to where I could add those out in the open. Because let's say it does get to um, the levels that I want, right? Let's say it gets to 10 cents and I'm able to take a lot off the table, or not a lot off the table, but dollars off the table. Well, now I'm gaining rewards still over in Terra Station, or gaining coins over in Terra Station, that whenever I take those coins, I'm just selling those coins or adding those coins to the overall pile, while I have 25 million coins over here where I'm selling a million here, 2 million there, 5 million here, 5 million there, all of those different levels. Well, now I can worry about the amount that I'm gaining in rewards as well and have that free. So I'm not restaking those. Those are free, and then I can release whatever coins I want to release. Maybe a million, 2 million. It'll take 21 days, but this 25 million plus all the rewards will get me through that time period. Watch out for YouTube scams related to crypto, like Tesla Live, Twitter Live, and airdrop scams. Yeah, we see that all the time. Be careful with that. Terranium new wait. Uranium new exchange launching December 22nd. US, Dubai, India, and building for their own blockchain. Forever Burn, worth a shot to watch F Burn. What is F Burn? So the crazy thing is, I'm waiting for a position to create a concept um, to really live off of this concept of burning. Because right now, when we have exchanges, right? Exchanges or sorry, different coins, right? So coins that are created that you can mint more coins or bring more coins into circulation. We know that as dilution, it decreases the price potential and it hurts the overall position. But no coin right now has established any type of burn, any type of decreasing of the supply, because a lot of times when the supply is introduced, exchanges buy that up and they will not implement the burn that may be within the coding of the coin or token, right? Or the blockchain. So I have an issue with that. I feel as though if we are going to accurately um, build out something like this, a coin that burns its supply and increases the value of the overall position from where it was. Let's say you're seeing a certain supply at 100 billion, but you decrease the supply down to 1 billion. You know that it's going to increase the coin supply or the coin potential. So we should be able to see CEXs adhere to that, but that's what we haven't seen. Once CEXs can live with the fact that they include the burn tax just like every other place includes the burn tax, then we can see a coin thrive on this method. But no coin will survive until one gets all CEXs to do so, which I think Ethereum could be that one that could burn the overall supply, bring it down to a lower point as people are buying it and making moves because they see billions of dollars that are flowing through it. So, and burning off hundreds or thousands of coins would be huge for Ethereum. And they could be the first ones to make that move. But we haven't seen a coin that has lived off of that. So, I don't know. They have a total of 1 million total of 1 million supply, max of 1 million supply. You do see all of the supply that is out there. I guess if we look at the amount that we're going over here and we're looking at holdings or holders, we might see a dead wallet, yes, with a 11%. So, um, yeah, 11%. So we're looking at 119,000 that has been burned off, which is great. I don't know as to if we're looking at the pink sale. So this is locked for pink sale, B2. Um, does this mean that we can have larger holders there that hold a huge amount? Because currently you only have a developer that has 1%. You have another wallet that has about 1%, 0.7%. But then you have all of this right here, 76% of the supply that's pretty much locked and will be released. And I don't know the issue of how it's being released. But I would like to see a coin that finds a way to live off of this this burn, this thought of burning coins. Now I don't know, 99-year locked. That's dumb. And a high percentage is burned. But I don't understand. If most of them are locked for a long time, how does that really help the price at all? I don't know. But I want to see, it's not about that position really. It's about seeing a coin that can live off of the burn and decreasing the supply versus increasing the supply. We have not seen that yet. We have coins that are trying to do it, but exchanges are holding them back. I don't understand why we beat the hell out of Binance, but we didn't threaten KuCoin for lying to us. True. I think exchanges need to be held accountable until we can find a way that they can live with implementing a burn rate. I don't understand why we can't implement a burn rate. If it's on chain and we're doing it to increase the potential and get things back to normal, we should see everything there. You're promoting a PND? I don't know what that means. I'm not promoting anything. How will SHIB hit cent, or will it be longer than expected because there's the way the market's been moving? So it's not based on the market moving anywhere. It's based on the fact that if we can burn, because if it hits a penny, it'll be a $6 trillion market cap, and we that can't happen. That's not going to happen. There's no we and I. CZ previously FUD Crows, and now he FUDs Genesis and Coinbase. I don't like the way he handles things. That's what I've been saying this whole entire time, and people are trying to say that I'm stupid for saying what I'm saying. You know, thank you for the super chat, Richard. First of all, I appreciate that. But if I was to answer your question, I think we should be like not threatening them, but telling them, hey, look, you know, we're going to boycott all exchanges. We don't want to be on exchanges because exchanges are not doing what they should be doing, adhering to what the coin wants to do. The coin or token or project has a certain way of running things. And if they have a tax that's held, a 0.2% tax or a 1% tax, it should be held everywhere. And it's ridiculous that we are allowing them to just go on about their day without saying anything. Looking at Binance, looking at KuCoin, looking at Kraken, looking at all of these other platforms that are not implementing the tax that we want to see implemented. That is the problem. It's not about, you know, having the 1.2% burn tax and the fact that it did not work. Because if we saw all the volume implement this 1.2% burn tax, guaranteed that it would work. There's no doubt about it that it would work, but they don't want something like this to work because it goes against everything that they have here. They want to be able to pitch that they have the best prices and everything like that. They want to be able to sell that you can buy Terra Luna Classic over here for 0 fees, like, and bring more people onto their platform. Like, F your platform. Seriously. I care about the fact that we get Terra Luna Classic, Shiba Inu, whatever position, back to the levels or to a level to where we can see reasonable prices and more utility that is built. So, rant alert. No, I'm done. I'm done. Yes, we need a buy button on Terra Station. We do need a buy button on Terra Station, which it's coming. I just don't know how long it's really going to take. It's out of my hands at this point. But yeah, I think we need to do something about these exchanges. I don't know what to do because I've gotten thousands of likes and, you know, hundreds of retweets on some of these things with my proposal on it, trying to get these exchanges to adhere to this or say yes or agree. It's literally just you agreeing if the top 20 agree. If the top 20 don't agree, then it doesn't go through. But if you agree and the top 20 agree, then everybody follows through what they're supposed to do. I don't know. Maybe I should get back to Mirth. Love Matt's rants. Maybe we should. I should go back to talking about that. And you know, if we can't raise the burn tax right now, just implement whatever the tax is right now on chain. It's 0.2%. It's not going to hurt them. Because no exchanges should be trusted, not your keys, not your crypto. I learned the hard way. Binance had no right to suspend my account. I'm just a newbie investor, and those idiots just being sour. Yeah. Rant. How often do you redraw rewards from Terra Station? Probably usually anything after like 100,000. I think right now I'm sitting at, I should go to Terra Station. I don't know where my thing went. Oh, we hit 13%. That's a video title. Boom. There we go. Some variation of that. But currently, if I look at staking and I go over to my staking amount, I have 58,000. So usually when I'm over 100,000, that's when I will, pull them out or withdraw the rewards. Um, so yeah. Another SHIB question, but do you believe they will ever implement a burn rate or actually have utility towards SHIB? With all these coins related to SHIB, but they're not doing anything for SHIB? That's the question that I've had over this whole entire time. And a bunch of people from the beginning, before they even implemented all this stuff, and this is what I was afraid of, literally saying this in the beginning. And people were like, oh, well, I don't believe that they're going to neglect SHIB. They're going to bring utility to SHIB coming soon. The metaverse is going to have so much utility for SHIB. Well, starting out and not letting people buy with SHIB and having people, stake or hold their leash in Shiboshis and giving value to having leash or Shiboshis shows where their priority was. And then finally making it available for you to buy with Shiba Inu. That's the only reason why they did that, was because they weren't selling enough land. And then they sold a decent amount of land, but what the hell are they doing with it? Right? What the hell are they doing with the money? And they're supposed to be paying a triple A gaming company or something to build the metaverse, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that. So I don't know. I don't know if they will ever implement a burn rate. I know that a burn rate's supposed to be in Shibarium. They can't do it with every transaction or every trade because they can't change the contract in any way. But they can do it through Shibarium. They can do it through other coins. All of the different projects that they've built, they could have implemented a burn rate, and we could have burned maybe tens or hundreds of trillions by now if people would have seen the support for Shiba Inu. The problem is that they wanted to hold all wealth, every single bit of it. They wanted to hold 9 or 100% of this grape or raisin versus turning those grapes or raisins into watermelons or a pumpkin or something, turning it into something that is way bigger than what it is now. Because Bone would have been bigger, and I think it will be a decent sized coin or token, only if you see the value in buying on Shibarium, because this is taking forever to be able to be built. And if it does not have the value that people want for SHIB itself, there's no way that Bone's going to see any type of value. It's going to decrease in value, and it's gonna die. Not really completely die, because it will always be there, because cryptocurrency doesn't go away. But I don't know where they're going with this, but they took the wrong approach. And I think they're finally realizing that, but I don't know if there's any going back from it. They could have, with everything that they launched, they could have burned so much Shiba Inu, and they could have brought the community to a better place. Instead of 1.2 million holders, you would have had 2 million holders, 3 million holders. You would have had people that are investing in not only Shiba Inu, but also Bone and Leash, because it supports Shiba Inu. But the fact that it doesn't, you have people that are on one side or the other. You have people that support Bone or support Shiba Inu. Some people that support both, but not everybody. If you had a tie between the two, you have 1.2 million here, you now have 1.2 million there. So I don't know. It's let him rant about Shiv. I'll rant about BNB bags. I'll rant about everything. Oh shit, this will create another rant. It's not a rant, it's just sure, it's a rant. Kadena is going to take over. Kadena is superior layer 1. I don't know if it'll take over. Exchanges need a formal regulations. I can't see. Need formal regulations regarding reserves and identity paid influencers. True. I don't think. Yeah, you're probably right. I hate hate saying it, but regs is how we get the exchanges under control. I guess you're right. I like the rants. Well, thank you for liking them. Support the rant. Smash the like button. Yeah, we got 132 likes here. I think I'm going to be getting off. Actually, now I'm going to be getting off. We're going to be going over to members only stream to where we're free to rant about anything that we want. But this was fun to be able to talk about Litecoin, to be able to talk about, you know, Shiba Inu as well, Terra Luna Classic. But guys, if you could, please hit the like button, get this up to 150 likes. Thank you to all the people that sent super chats. Ryan Davis, you know, Richard, thank you for sending super chats, both of you. All the members, all the moderators, I appreciate you guys for being here. Let's hope for some more positivity for the week to come. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for being here, and let's hope that Litecoin runs some more, or the entire crypto market really runs some more. Let's get this up to, I would love to see this at a $1 trillion, $2 trillion market cap would be phenomenal. If this gets back to those levels, you know, I'm all for it. Everybody's all for it, I'm sure. Why the hell isn't YouTube notifying you're going online lately? I watched every single video on this channel, and and most of the live streams in the past few months, missed another one. Oh, I'm sorry that they're doing that to you. YouTube sometimes does that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Make sure if you guys want to become a member and join the members only live stream, click that join button down below. Or you can go over to Patreon and become a member over there, which there's a lot of other stuff over there. Anytime I make a buy or a sell, I put it over there. Besides this recent buy that I had of Algorand, which was live on stream. So it didn't really make sense to alert the Patreon group because I put it live on a YouTube video. Anyways, yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join as a